does have a stutter. She has always had a stutter, but not like this.
Sorry.
That sounds a little bit like one of those. What are they called that does your lawn?
Yeah, my stutter goes because I'm angry and I'm shouting at you. But what you can't see is you can't see how much I'm shaking.
Lawnmower? No. Oh.
People don't realise what this is doing to me.
Water. Hi, Gigi.
You guys don't realise just how much pressure you are all putting me under.
So that was nice right at the end. She blamed everybody else for a stutter.
Sprinkler.
You
yeah,
are in control of your medical conditions. You know something is brought on by stress. You are stressed.
I'm not trying to make fun of someone with a stutter.
Stressing you out. And you look after your health. Don't put it on others in a desperate attempt for gifts and financial gain on the app.
That's right,
now,
Sarah.
Of course,
Hi,
Luna,
Ruby.
well, she couldn't take the criticism. She couldn't take people looking at her.
She's quite happy to dish out the criticism,
You've said this, you've said that. People looking through all the back history of stuff. And what did she do? Well, she decided she was going to leave.
Oh, yeah,
but
she left.
First...
Sorry, what?
Obviously, the amount she was talking started to come out the back end. But yes, let us all listen to Luna announcing her departure. Oh, by the way, she's back. Yeah, it was like less than a week.
She's back again,
she
twice,
disappeared
actually.
for, I think. This is also not the first time that she's announced her departure. We're not in an airport. You're on TikTok. The only way you will go on and play the violin, I'm going to leave because of this, that and the other, is because you're hoping for a financial return on your exit and your entry back onto the app. It's that simple. If you do things on social media for everybody to see, you are up for criticism and for people to talk about.
Exactly.
You don't seem to get
about
that
other
in your
people,
skull.
aren't you? Birdman, Evil Queen.
I am taking a break.
Oh, she's taking a break.
It may be a few weeks. It may even be a couple of months.
Dudley.
I don't.
Definitely not.
Yeah, no.
Definitely not a couple
But
of
I
months.
am taking a break.
I think it's a couple of hours.
I've got to put my mental health and my physical health first for a while. The bullying of the last few weeks.
It's always bullying, though, isn't
Talking
it?
about your actions.
It's always bullying.
The allegations of stealing money, which are completely false.
That wouldn't make me.
I know,
run off the
Spray
app.
Can. I know. I've been.
That wouldn't make me run off the app. I'd be like, send some proof because that person didn't.
And the allegations that I fake a stutter are completely false. And you know what? I've seen that at the moment.
You've lied about so much stuff, though, so people are going to challenge you on
She's
everything.
definitely embellished.
You've been caught out lying so many times.
She's definitely
I
embellished.
mean, right at the start of this video, the comment about ME and cancer.
People are not going to leave me alone.
Mr. UK.
I've got to take a break for myself. I've got to. There's absolutely no choice in it. But rest assured, I will be back. Like Arnie Schwarzenegger says.
She was.
I'll be back.
Don't think he says it like that.
Seriously,
Hi,
I will be back. Nobody is scaring me off this app. But at the same time, I've got to take a break for my own mental health.
Well, he didn't take a break long enough.
No, she didn't.
I suppose a lot of people probably think, well, if you're going to come off the app, maybe you could work in a call centre. Well, Luna has an answer for that as well, of course.
You still could get a job in a call centre. So Danny B. Vile says I could get a job in a call centre. Right, Danny. I have to travel to a call centre.
Can work from home.
You have to travel to get on a cruise ship.
I have to be reliable to turn up to work
You have to be reliable to make the time for the ship to leave.
You have to
every
be
day.
reliable for TikTok as
I
well.
have to be safe turning up to work every day. I have to be well enough to turn up to work every day. I have to be safe enough to travel, safe enough to get home.
That's the same thing.
Everything else isn't going to happen. Connor, yes, I report every penny of my earnings.
I doubt it.
To be fair, I think she
very
does, actually.
much doubt it. So, guys, that is the end of today's deep dive. And really, it is scratching the surface with this one. Although I wouldn't want to scratch and sniff that. I Can't believe I just said that. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up.
If you missed the beginning, it's on Fat Freak on
I
YouTube
will
if you wanted to
always
watch
keep
it.
on pressure with people like this. Don't forget, don't send your money to liars.
It is a short deep dive, this one.
Don't send your money to people who have no respect for other disabilities and potentially
we need a part 2, I think. I need to
get financial
so
gain.
Hello Butterfly. So what Fat Freak didn't say there was that I'm working on like a podcast with him. Well, he's doing the podcast. I'm just going to be a guest. So there will be a good hour. It's probably going to take us a couple of hours to record it, where we're going to go through everything in much more detail. He's going to ask me questions, and I don't know what he's going to say, to be honest. So I thought it would be a good opportunity for him to go through anything that he's not sure about. I will be 100% honest, just as I was just then. If I think that he's saying she's lying when she's not, you know, that sort of stuff, I will say that I don't think that she's lying. You know, I think a lot of you have followed the journey and fully understand where I'm calling her out on things, you know. I'm taking my popcorn back and getting my money back. Hi Laura, how are you? I'm just saying when I work from home for a call center. Yeah, no, plenty of call centers. My partner works from home, you know. I think, yeah, it is Aaliyah. I think that you can work from home with the majority of disabilities. That is correct, that sometimes you can't be as reliable as other people. A lot of workplaces allow for that. And, you know, the fact is you need to put the effort in to find that workplace. There are plenty out there that are willing to give you many flexible shifts as well. So I think that that is not a valid point, you know. So I think it will be really interesting when we get to the point where we're going to do a podcast on this, because he can ask me questions about what I've seen regarding stutter, etc., and I'll be 100% honest about it. Hello, Gemma. How are you? How is everyone? I'm sorry. I wanted to address that I haven't been live this weekend. I really don't want to fall back into this not being reliable, because I had a good few weeks in a row where I was online. This weekend's been a bit strange. I've had to do a couple of things at home. There's been some like maintenance that we've had to do, and also in regards to Friday night, my partner, he went out for a works do, so I didn't cook. And today I had my mum round because I haven't seen her for a long time, so I did a roast dinner. It was really nice. It was roast beef. So that's why I've not been live, but there will be a cooking live tomorrow, so I hope that you guys can join me for the cooking live too. Just what the Fat Freak deep dive is 100%. It was a great awareness. She asked what she should do tonight, so I said get off the app, and you got blocked. The thing is, right, I think it's really, really funny when when you get blocked just for giving your opinion on things. I also think it's really hilarious that she comments on other people's content, but hasn't got much of herself. You know, the fact that she's asking people to come up with ideas is part of the problem. So yeah, I did, Susan. We were just watching it together. I thought it was quite interesting. I don't think he went into much detail tonight. I think his other deep dive went into a lot more detail. I think that perhaps I can get in touch with him and we can come up with something together where we do some interviews, and I think that we can make it. It's a lot of work for someone to edit a video and put something together like that. It was only 20 minutes long. He did warn everyone it was only 20 minutes long. And at the end of the day, editing a 20-minute video on YouTube is not easy, and getting all the information together. She added P. Louise to her band word, did she? And deep dive. I mean, look, there she is again, slating another company. She slated P. Louise, didn't she? Because she didn't get her calendar. When it said that she could have the calendar from the 1st of October. She was not happy when a few other creators got it before her. And you know why? Because she was desperate to do a video on it to make money on it. That would be the reason why. At the end of the day, it is important to keep up the awareness. You're right, Fabulous, and I think that there are a lot of new people that get suckered into things without realizing what actually has gone on and what does go on in the background. So that's why those sort of videos are really important. That's all right, Eden. I've only been on for a little while. She was offended for not being considered an influencer. I mean, look, by numbers, she's an influencer, you know. By content, that's questionable, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know what content is being delivered at the end of the day at this point. I genuinely have not watched. I've been told that she was live the other night, and I know I sound like her now, but I genuinely haven't watched her for a long time. And it was just sat in the chair asking you guys to give her content and questions so that she could give you content by responding. It's a bit boring, really. So I don't know how long that'll last, you know. She's going to have to bring the drama back. If she doesn't bring the drama back, then there's going to be no viewers. People watch for that reason. You know, now that she's not getting the drama, she gets 200 or 300 viewers. When there's something like a deep dive going on, or she's commenting on something, then that jumps up to like 1,000 or whatever, isn't it? She's advertising another company tonight. Oh, God. Exactly, Jamie, I agree. Hello, Donna, how are you? I just also wanted to take this time to thank everyone who has remained a subscriber to me. We did the big subscriber giveaway. I've had some issues shipping it, and I've contacted the person. There's a lot of stuff to ship, so it will be going out this week, but it's just taken me a little while to find the right shipment and the right boxes. But thank you to everyone who remained a subscriber. I know that a lot of you subscribed for the giveaway, and I'm grateful for that. But we've kept it at about 90 subscribers, and I do appreciate everyone who joined and stayed as a subscriber. So thank you for that. Hello, Sunshine. Thanks, Gemma. The only reason you go on her live, she's not really making much money. Look, you can make a lot more money on TikTok from doing like TikTok Shop, and I don't really want gifts. I think gifts, TikTok takes such a high percentage of it that you're better off putting your money on. I love it when people sign up to Gusto, you know, because that pays for my meals that I cook for you guys when I do the cooking lives. And that's a good way to fund, because otherwise I'd then have to pay out money for that. So there's other ways to make money on TikTok than just expecting gifts from people sitting in an armchair. And I think that's really important as well. There's a lot of people on TikTok that just expect that they're going to earn money, isn't there? So I just came on to do a live reaction to that video. I actually thought it might be a bit longer, but hey, you know, whatever. I'm going to speak to Fat Freak because he wants to do this podcast with me. Thank you, Laura. I did see that someone used my code last week or earlier this week, so thank you. I think that was you. She's loaded. I think that she has family that look after her. She has family that look after her, basically. Whether that, you know, you can question yourself whether you think that's fair, expecting that to happen for you. I think that the anti-TikToker has done a number of videos on that subject, and if you want to learn more about it, you can go and watch his content. It's quite informative. So that's what I would recommend there. I will be live again tomorrow, and we'll be doing a cooking live around sort of 5 o'clock. So make sure you come and join me just to get back into a bit of fun content. I'll be chatting my usual crap, so make sure you come and join me for that. Your mum can buy you a house if she wants. Isn't she moving next door to me? Thank you for the heart me. I don't think she's moving next door to me. She's very secretive about where she is. However, I don't want to give too much away, but I've already been messaged by a new neighbour. So she's obviously not kept it too quiet with them, because one of them has already messaged me. I thought that was quite funny. Obviously, I'm not going to share any information, but it was hilarious. You feel sorry for the new way. I'm sorry this affected your work and personal life. You know, lovely, it still affects my work and my personal life for a number of reasons. I wish that I could come on here and do the content that I want to do fully, and I think that you guys would find hilarious. And there's a number of reasons why you've not seen some of that content from me. So you know, it still affects my personal life, and it should never, these sort of things should never have been bought off the app, should they? You know, you talk about the fact that she was a personal friend that bought it onto the app, and that I bought it onto the app, but the truth was, I was there as she was growing her account. You guys all were there and watching and saw me there and followed me from there. Then we got involved with the Frenchies, didn't we? So, like, it's not as easy as just to say don't bring it online, you know. Yeah, we were M's. Yeah, I'm not scared of sharing other videos and showing you what other people have got to say and giving my opinion on them. You know, if it winds her up, it winds her up. I really couldn't care less. Thank you, Debbie, for the follow. It doesn't bother me anymore. And I know you hear that all the time. I really do sound like her tonight. But I think it's important that videos like that are put out so that you guys can see what goes on. I think that there was a lot more he could go into. So as I said, we're going to do a podcast. So yeah, no, you're right there, Laura, that she didn't realise how much information she was giving out. She told everyone what village she lived in or what town she lived in. She told everyone she'd put a house up for sale. It doesn't take long to find a terrible front room painted in horrible colours with a load of teddy bears on a shelf. It really doesn't take long for someone to go on to Rightmove or whatever and find all of that information. I was so angry at how Talia is a whole other conversation. You know, she started all that drama again. I have a real issue with people that preach certain values, whether it's religious or not, and then goes against those values every single day that you go live. And what she did in that live with me, it was disgusting. It was disgusting. You'll keep worrying she'll bump into you. You are her neighbour. Her current neighbour, Nana, or her future neighbour? That's the question. She asked for free removal services. I bet she said to someone, "Oh, I'll do a video for you on TikTok or something." No, yes. Nana B, yes is not an answer to either of the questions that I asked. I said, "Are you her current neighbour or future neighbour?" And you just went, "Yes." Oh. Hi Ella, how are you? We just watched the Fat Freaks deep dive. You never get notifications. Turn off notifications and turn them back on. I don't know, that might help. Oh, it's starting again. Oh, it's not starting again. You missed it. If you want to watch it, you just go to the Fat Freaks YouTube. So his YouTube is the Fat Freak. And it's his latest video, and you'll be able to watch it all from start to finish. Her old neighbours must be selling. I'm sort of, I don't say I'm friends with her old neighbours. I know her old neighbours, and I think they are obviously relieved. And I've heard from some new neighbours as well, but obviously I don't want to release information because God, that's a whole other ball game, isn't it? What were my thoughts on Fat Freak? You know, I think that it's always good when someone raises awareness of things. I think that there's a lot more to be said, and I think there was a lot more that could be said. I think it's a lot of hard work to do 25 minute videos. I know how hard it is to edit videos for TikTok, so I'm sure that took him hours to do. I think he could have done some more interviews and brought people in, and that's what I hope he'll do. I am going to sort of bring a podcast in. Well, he's invited me onto a podcast basically, so we'll be doing that at some point in the next month or two. She said she's going on holiday. Interesting. I wonder if she's actually going on that cruise in January that she booked. So she did have a cruise booked in January that I'm also booked on. And she doesn't know whether I'm going on this cruise or not, and I haven't revealed whether I'm going on this cruise. So let's just say that that might be an interesting January. If she ends up going on that cruise. So she had a 35-night cruise book to go to the Caribbean. And let me tell you, it's not a cheap cruise. It's It's 7 or 8 grand, okay, for this cruise. So if she does end up going on that holiday, pleading any sort of poverty on here is just ridiculous at that point, isn't it? I know, don't get me wrong, Charlie. I enjoyed the deep dive. As I said, it's a lot of hard work gone into making those sort of videos. So I did enjoy it. She hasn't moved yet, Sunny, I don't think. She did say that the January holiday is cancelled. Someone just said she's going on holiday. I don't know. As I said, I haven't been watching. I've been sat here playing computer games tonight. So I will be live tomorrow evening. Come along and watch me for my cooking live. I cannot wait. Yeah, I agree, Pumpkin. I agree. That's all I'll say on that. I will see you all in the next sort of... What time did I say tomorrow? 5 o'clock tomorrow. I will be doing my cooking live at 5 o'clock tomorrow. And I will see you all then. I will be cooking probably a lamb hot pot, which will be quite interesting because it's quite a fatty meat. So it always makes a lot of oil and stuff. So it's going to be... I like it. I think it's a really nice meal. Can't cook, won't cook. You've obviously never seen any of my lives, Ricky. But I guess you're just bouncing around the app trying to cause drama in everyone's lives is what it seems to be at the moment. So you guys have seen my cooking lives. I, on occasion, make mistakes and I end up ordering a Chinese. But that's all part of the cooking fun, isn't it? You know, I think it's important to continue to learn and improve your cooking skills. And that's what I've been doing. And I can't wait to tomorrow where I do some more. So come along tomorrow. I will see you all then. Have a lovely evening, guys. And if you've not seen that video yet, go back to YouTube. Go to the Fact Freak on YouTube and you will be able to watch that video from start to finish. Have a lovely night, guys.